powered by Bracket Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
Well, we have made it to Friday, and it is shaping up to be a nice afternoon. We did have some rainfall. I know we talked about it yesterday, but it did hang around a bit longer than what we originally forecasted, and hopefully you did see some yourself and it greened up your lawn, maybe helped your area out a bit more, because I know we've been dry, especially since we did receive that heavy rainfall earlier last week. So I know some counties had already started putting burn bans back in effect, so it is nice to see that we got a little bit of that much needed rainfall, and we've got more coming our way, but not until next week, which we will talk about momentarily. Right now, we are taking a live look outside our camera in Newburgh. It is looking very nice with blue skies. Traffic definitely starting to pick up in this area. And we will likely see that more so in the next hour. We've got temperatures rolling in. So I am showing you another temperature map that we do have, just so it gives you an accurate reading of those temperatures. We've got 72 in Owensboro. So originally I was telling you mid-80s, and that just did not seem right because we've had a lot of overcast skies there today. We've also seen rainfall. Right now we're sitting at 72, 77 in Madisonville, another area that did pick up some rainfall, 79 in Princeton, 86 in McLeansboro, and 82 in Jasper. So still some of us well above average, while others are on the cooler side. So we're seeing a little bit of everything across our area. Most of those clouds have started exiting out, allowing for that sun to shine, and as we go through the next few hours, we're going to start to see most of those clouds clear out, and that'll likely lead to those clear skies overnight. So let's walk you through Futurecast. You can still see on this model in particular showing some isolated showers. I do think we're going to stay primarily dry. If you do see anything pop up, it is going to be on the lighter side. Overnight, clear with temperatures falling into the mid to upper 50s. I do think it's going to be a little bit cooler overnight due to the clearing of those clouds. Tomorrow's going to be another fabulous day with highs in the mid 80s. We're not looking at any rainfall for tomorrow. You may see a few high cirrus clouds with sunshine. Otherwise, just nice day to enjoy your time outside, and I would do the same on your Sunday, because Sunday brings highs in those mid 80s once again. Next week we start to see some changes, so if you're kind of a summer type of person, I advise you to get out over the weekend, because as we go into next week, we've got rain chances coming in. We also have some cooler temperatures. So check this out. Monday, we start moving in some rain. Not going to be overly widespread across the tri-state as of now. Tuesday looks to be our best chance of seeing a rain showers and even a few thunderstorms. That's going to be associated with a cold front, and that's going to bring us some cooler, more seasonal temperatures I know us fall lovers have been looking forward to. So moving you along to Monday, we start to see some isolated to scattering of showers. Not a whole lot of coverage, but that coverage increases as we go into your Tuesday. We've got some showers, potentially some thunderstorms that may pop through with this front. And it is going to bring us some much needed rainfall. So that will help us out, and hopefully will help us better those drought and dry conditions. Wednesday, we originally had that rain hanging around, but it does look like it should push out by Wednesday morning. So Wednesday and into Thursday is looking drier for us. Overnight tonight, we fall into the mid to upper 50s. We decrease those clouds, looking for a beautiful day on your Saturday. If you're headed out to the Evansville Half Marathon, fantastic weather. Couldn't ask for better weather for the half marathon and the 5 miler. So whichever one you're taking part in, I think the weather's going to be looking pretty good for our runners. And then Illuminate Owensboro this weekend, mid 80s. Obviously, a lot of these activities are taking part at night, but that should also tell you temperatures will be a little bit cooler by that time if you're headed out there. So a lot's going on over the weekend. Rain chances start popping up Monday, Tuesday, and then starting to exit by Wednesday. And that leads us into some more fall-like weather in the 70s.